Hey, welcome to JournalFeed this week. So we covered one that was posted about using amoxicillin versus amoxicillin clavulanate for pediatric sinusitis. Turns out amoxicillin is just as good. Next, we talked about using peripheral norepinephrine or peripheral pressors in patients that were hypotensive versus using a central line. And what we discovered was that if you utilize peripheral IV for pressors, that patients have fewer central line days in the ICU, and a little over half of them never even needed a central line. The IMCRIT folks, Weingart, etc., came up with an objective 13-point list for categorizing intubation errors, and they did a video review of 100 videos in which there were intubation problems. And they were able to group them according to various errors. Errors of structure recognition, errors of molecular manipulation, or errors of device delivery. Next was a new DOAC score versus the has bled score when you're anticoagulating patients with atrial fibrillation. This new DOAC score performed just as well, if not a little bit better than the has bled score. And finally, we covered Cauda equina syndrome. The gist that I took away is that there's no specific history or physical exam finding that's going to tell you, oh yeah, it is for sure Cauda equina, or it is for sure not Cauda equina. So what I took away is that the bottom line, if you have a patient who presents with any of those symptoms that could be potentially present, or signs that could potentially indicate Cauda equina, you really need to have a very low threshold to do an emergency MRI on these patients. That's what we got for you this week. So go to the blog journalfeed.org